Transforming your life through hypnotherapy has never been easier. With the help of your host, Julie from coachinghypnosis.net, and these power-packed minisodes, you're sure to find yourself engaging in more positive behaviors around both your physical and mental health. Here's your host, Julie.
G'day, it's Julie from coachinghypnosis.net, and you deserve to know how to master confidence using the power of hypnosis, because people have had enough of being drop-dead gorgeous and bullied at the same time. And I'm not a therapist or psychotherapist, but this is my 10th year as a clinical hypnotherapist in strategic psychotherapy. I currently help my clients online. They change their life without changing out of their pajamas. And I could only imagine someone like you loves spending time with great friends, enjoying nature, shopping, eating, and experiencing new and exciting things with good health and overall well-being. And you deserve to have a mammoth amount of courageous confidence. And confidence can be compared to a plant that needs to be nurtured and cared for in order to grow and flourish. And just like a plant needs sunlight, water, proper soil to grow, confidence needs positive experiences, supportive relationships, and a healthy self-image to thrive. And just like pruning a plant to encourage healthy growth, you could also prune your negative thought patterns and beliefs that limit your confidence. Becoming an overgrown, untamed garden that belongs to a Halloween display is not what you deserve. And as you know, confidence is a critical aspect of life, affecting our relationships, work performance, and overall happiness. It's a key ingredient to achieving our goals, living a fulfilling life. Fortunately, hypnotherapy can be an effective way to build self-assurance. Hypnosis can offer a wide range of benefits, including improved self-esteem, creating empowered beliefs about yourself, reduce anxiety, increase motivation, help you build better relationships, because when you feel confident, you're more likely to attract positive relationships, improve performance, where confidence can be a determining factor, enhance creativity. You will have the confidence to express yourself more freely. And there are multiple ways to get low self-esteem and a shattered self-confidence. Apart from having a weird boss, weirdo politicians, and even weirder climate change, confidence can have a conundrum. And often there can be a way of thinking that's so strong it can send you into a spin. And the strongest style of thinking for low confidence is known as stable attribution. It's harder to detect when comparing yourself to how you performed in past events, or having a map knowing how to become more confident, or having a strong emotional frame that makes you want to run away from public speaking. Stable attribution is sort of like there might be a small part of you that feels like you'll always be shy, you'll always blush, you'll always be a quiet person, or softly spoken, or always be the last one to answer a question, and can be challenging in some cases, as individuals may believe they will never change or evolve over time, and their traits, behaviors, and characteristics will never shift. If the client believes that nothing will ever change, no change can take place. So you can't tell these people that things will change because they believe nothing will change. And it reminds me, I once had a client who was in and out of the psych ward and on and off stronger and lighter forms of medication, buying way too many cars and boats and selling way too many cars and boats because things were never gonna friggin' change. And on the flip side, how do you know that person's capable of being perfect? And it reminds me of a friend who had tried every diet, the Atkins diet, the Beverly Hills diet, the low-carb diet, the calorie-counting diet. But the truth is, I guess, the 10 most beautiful women in the world are also the most hungriest. After all, God made you who you are. You weren't 3D printed by a queen. And it reminds me of a grumpy employee. Let's call her Megan. She gets invited to the holiday party, the New Year's party, the Christmas party. But this year, she doesn't want to go to the party because it's at an Italian restaurant. And others can't attend because life happens and children have places to be. But Megan makes a real scene. But the truth is, Megan's never attended any of the parties anyway. Some things will never change. And often so much of what we experience, you expect to experience. You expect you won't like your new friend's boyfriend, and you don't. You expect you won't like your new job, and you don't. And those people where their doctors say, quit smoking, and then eventually they have tubes stuffed in their neck so they can breathe, but they still find a way to smoke and put a cigarette in the tube because some things never change. But something tells me you're different. You're still listening to this Hypnosode podcast, and by chance you've had to constantly listen and put up with things I've said beyond the feelings of comfort. And that's a skill you have developed, and things won't only feel better for someone like you, they can be better. And the future hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. And every time you focus on what you can achieve rather than what you can't, day by day, moment by moment, you're setting yourself up to live a better life. But having no steps to becoming confident is like driving without a map. Just as a driver needs a map to navigate through unfamiliar territory to reach their destination, an individual without a strategy lacks a clear path and direction towards their goals. Without a map, the driver may take the wrong turns, get lost, or waste valuable time, just as an individual without strategy may struggle to make progress and reach their desired outcome. Having a strategy is like having a map. It provides a clear direction and helps individuals avoid detours and distractions on their journey towards confident success. Hypnosis is a powerful tool for self-building assurance, overcoming those fears and anxieties that hold you back. Whether you're looking to improve your relationships, performance, or simply live a more fulfilling life, hypnosis can help you reach your confidence goals and make you realize your full potential. But here is a confidence script called Tropical Island. And I want you to imagine you're standing on the very top of the green hill on a tropical forest. Feel the warmth of the sun on your head and shoulders. See the long grasses around you moving slightly in the gentlest of breezes. And when you look down the hill, you can see a narrow, winding path that disappears into a small forest, and beyond the forest, you can see the ocean with sunlight from the clearest blue skies glancing off the top of the waves in the bay. So the whole ocean seems to shimmer and sparkle. You begin to move easily down the path, the ferns and grasses brushing gently against your legs as you pass, and you just catch the faint smell of salt being carried on by the breeze and become aware of the distant sound of the ocean on the shore, and maybe seabirds calling family from a long way off, and you marvel at the deep sense of calmness and tranquility that sweeps over you as you move down and down towards the forest, moving easily and effortlessly, feeling almost as though you're floating on air. And in time at all, you find yourself drifting through the trees, the leaves closing overhead from a canopy, their branches making an irregular pattern against the clear blue sky. It's pleasantly cool in the forest and gentle. Sounds of birds singing echoing faintly, the scent of trees and undergrowth relaxing you. Still further, you move easily into the uninviting depths, becoming more and more relaxed and calm with each and every easy step you take. You can hear a stream somewhere, its gurgling sound gradually mingling with the sound of the ocean as you follow the winding path down towards the beach that you know is in front of you, weaving through the trees, brushing alongside the occasional piece of foliage, until quite suddenly you feel warmth of the sun on your head and shoulders, gain that you find yourself on a beautiful deserted beach. There's a golden shoreline sweeping away in the gentle curve in front of you to the far distant point where the trees seem to come right down to the shoreline so that their branches actually seem to overhang the ocean itself. You can feel the warm sand between your toes as you stroll easily across the broad beach to the water's edge. The sand becomes a darker, warmer color as you get there, and you enjoy the change to a moist, firm coolness beneath your feet as you wander along the shore, leaving meandering trail of footprints in the sand behind you. And every so often, a larger than usual wave sends water foaming around your feet. As they receive, you notice how the sand is washed away from tiny coloured pebbles, leaving them glinting like jewels in the sun. The smell of the ocean, the sunlight and the waves, the sound of the water whispering over the sand, and all of these things seem to create, and you find yourself a comfortable position somewhere and just sit and gaze out. Across the rolling depths of the horizon, there's a faint haze that makes it difficult for you to see exactly where the sky stops and the ocean starts. And as you try to fathom it out, you can see a small white cloud appear from somewhere Near the horizon, it comes towards the island quite quickly, growing larger as it approaches until it's immediately overhead, the largest, fullest, whitest cloud you can ever remember. And somehow you know just by instinct that you can let all of your worries and cares and all of your fears drift up towards this large white cloud. You can actually see them drifting away from you, a long, slow spiral, maybe like a smoke from a bonfire spiraling away you towards this large white cloud. And the cloud absorbs all of your worries into itself, swallowing up all of your fears and anxieties, becoming steadily darker all the time until it just reaches its darkest. And just as the part of the spiral of your worries and cares disappears inside, the sun bursts through, dispelling every one of your worries, every one of your fears, anxieties to the edge of the universe, leaving you totally relaxed, perfectly at ease with yourself, without a single care in the world. And now all of those troubles and cares having floated away from you, you settle yourself down into a comfortable position and drift off into a deep and relaxing state. And while you sleep, you have a dream. And you dream you're walking down a corridor, a long corridor stretching away in front of you in a long, gentle curve, and so long you can't actually see the end of it, but you know that this corridor in the very depths of your subconscious mind, in the part of your mind that knows exactly what to do and how to do it. And just as you begin to move along this beautiful corridor, become even more relaxed, even calm, you realize that time and space are beginning to lose their meaning, and slowly the walls of the corridor seem to dissolve, leaving you standing in your own special room. You somehow know that there's nobody here but you, and you begin to feel even more calm, even more relaxed. Across the room, you can see a lovely, comfortable armchair. Move across to the chair and allow yourself to sink down into it, and it's so comfortable. It has a high back and wide arms. You seem to sink into it deeply, and as you do, you feel a wave of relaxation sweeping over you, doubling your level of relaxation, taking you even deeper, and you enjoy the moment. This room is your special room that takes place to think or to be, a place to ponder life's little moments, to find answers to things you might see, or simply a place to relax, enjoying the feelings of total and complete relaxation. Nobody wanting or expecting anything from you. No cares, no worries, no anxieties, no fears. Nothing for you to do other than to relax. You can simply sit back in your chair and enjoy feeling at peace, relaxed, calm, comfortable. And there's lots of time, so much time, and just more and more time, feeling so good, breathing easily and gently, feeling yourself relaxing more and more, floating peacefully at ease, calm. And as you continue to sit comfortably in your chair, allowing your thoughts to drift as a leaf drifts upon the wind, and there isn't any need for you to listen to what I'm saying. These things that are to be said now are addressed to that subconscious part of your mind, that you have become so deeply relaxed, that your mind has become so sensitive and so receptive to what I'm saying. And as a result, everything that I present to your mind, provided it is good, you will sink deeply into the subconscious part of your mind that will cause a deep and lasting impression there. Consequently, these things will begin to exercise a greater and greater influence over the way you think, over the way you feel, over the way you behave, because these things will remain firmly in our subconscious part of your mind. Even after you have left here, when you are no longer with me, they will continue to exercise the same great influence over your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions just as strongly, surely, and powerfully when you come back home or to work as you were with me, listening. And you can now feel deeply relaxed. Everything that I tell you that is going to happen to you will happen exactly as I tell it to you, for your own good. And every feeling that I tell you you're going to experience, you will experience exactly as I tell you. And these same things will continue to happen to you every day, just as strongly and surely, as powerfully as when you get back home or at work. And during this deep state of relaxation after this session, you're going to feel physically stronger and fitter in every way. And as you feel more alert, more wide awake, more energetic every day, becoming stronger and steadier, your mind calmer and clearer, more composed, placid and tranquil, able to think more clearly, able to concentrate more easily. And as you relax and let go and let it happen, all unconscious thoughts, all unconscious cares about your day-to-day experiences are melting away, focusing on my voice and allowing all other sounds and all other influences to drift away, continuing to return back to the deep relaxation of your body. The more relaxed, the more comfortable your body becomes, the easier it will be for you to accelerate your skills, abilities, and resources. It will all happen spontaneously. It will happen naturally, and most importantly, it will happen normally. Each of the positive and progressive changes that will happen from this day forward will happen because you're open to it happening, because you let it happen, and most importantly, because you are personally going to make this happen. And you'll take the necessary steps to open your eyes to the opportunity of success in the world around you. You'll be able to evaluate the stress, the strain, the confusion of your day and make all the necessary changes, harmonizing your thoughts and accomplishing your goals every day, easier, simpler, and more natural than the day before. You will use the resources, skills, and abilities that are available to you. You have skills, abilities, and resources that haven't even been considered, that will be triggered by experiences you couldn't even imagine that would be part of your day-to-day experience from this day forward, creating physical changes, creating mental changes, creating emotional changes that for you are going to last a lifetime of physical, mental, and emotional changes that will assist you in seeing, hearing, or experiencing your life the way it was intended to. And as my voice pauses now, I want you to imagine how easily and naturally your life can change when you begin to think differently about the days, the weeks, and the months to come. You begin to think positive, dynamic, wonderful thoughts about your future, where the days flow into weeks, the weeks flow into months, the months flow into years. And all you really need to know is relax, let go, and imagine. As my voice returns, it will double and then triple in the effectiveness of this process. Each and every time you breathe, you will go out even further into relaxation, further than the time before, more relaxed, more comfortable, and with greater peace in your mind and body, and feelings of self-confidence beginning to develop, confidence about what you'll do, confidence about how you'll do it. And all you really need to do is relax and let go, breathing easily and gently, feeling relaxed and comfortable, your mind opening to the positive suggestions that will follow, opening your thoughts, opening up to new ideas, opening up new concepts and empowering beliefs that are going to help you. So what if you thought about mastering confidence using the power of hypnosis differently? And what if you didn't? The choice is yours.